Good morning. So it's 7th of June 2024 and it's my eldest granddaughter's birthday. She won't be watching because she thinks grandma's a weirdo, but I do love her. So we got solar, the sun's coming out, illumination, happy times. The 7 is the Chariot. It represents Cancer. 7th house though is Libra. So there's the Cancer in the dice. 10th house of Capricorn, of ambition, and Pluto unknown. So home and family life. The song is Forever in Blue Jeans, Neil Diamond. The diamonds fit with the Capricorn energy because it's about ambition, it's about wanting a better life. In the positive. In the negative, it's about being used. It's also about signing contracts. So, let's see. Maybe you're signing the contract on a new home. The Chariot is about working as a team. It's about taking back control of your own life, taking the reins. The Chariot suggests a better life because only the rich could afford chariots. So let's see. It's the purchase of a new car perhaps for some, but it is neutral because it's today's card, so we'll see whether it comes out in the read. What I am going to do is swap out some cards. Let's have a look. I think we'll use the ones, we'll try them. We'll see what it says. Different scenario. We'll see what it says. I was going to go back to the other cards, but they're sat there staring at me, so we'll try these. So maybe you'll be buried in your jeans. Maybe you like wearing jeans. I like wearing jeans, but you can't find any proper jeans anymore in England. They're all elasticated or cheap copies of the jeans I remember. You used to have 501s or proper working jeans. Just might get myself some boot cuts if you still make them. So, Elaine said she's been smacked in the face a few times as well with this energy. Sounds like we all have. So, at least we're in it together, which is a good thing. But now we're not alone and they're not just picking on us. Now I've missed the card, so let's see where it is. Could it be that it's in the sweet spot? No. Being very elusive. The unknown, Pluto. So it can't be that much of an issue straight away. And I get that this morning actually. They're not really that insistent about anything. It's like they're holding the breath. My stepdad's going in for his operation today, so that's maybe why. So it's feeling unable or unwilling to walk away from the misery of the past. Your inner child or children may be involved. Your ego won't let you walk away. Someone either wants to win or feels defeated. There could be a divorced or widowed woman here. She's guarding her heart. She doesn't want it to be broken again. She's very logical, very clear thinking. She's Aquarius energy. She's detached. She doesn't need anyone else to survive. It could be an Aquarius of any gender. It's a professional female, though, in law, medicine, or spiritual terms. She gives good advice. This is about your happiness, your bliss. The beach, we talked about the coast yesterday, didn't we, in the new moon read. The place between spirit and the living. There are those who see when they're shown, and those who will never see. You are not with the right tribe, or you must sever ties with someone who doesn't belong in your situation. You or they may be sat on the fence, not making a decision, juggling people, jobs, whatever it is, trying to do everything by themselves. This may be that lady trying to struggle along alone without asking for help. Being a victim or playing the martyr. So agreeing to things you don't want to because you don't see any other way out. The snake in the grass. And Country and I had a little conversation about this yesterday. Odin, Prometheus, Houdini, the escape artist. But he's not escaping from anything at the minute. And Houdini did fail on his last trick. So it's feet and toe issues. It's probably giving too much to others and nothing to yourself. You're not in control. There may be problems with a vehicle today or travel, and health issues, emergency vehicles, ambulances, fire engines, police cars, hospitals, Virgo energy. So 9 or 27, massively important. 2 dogs, 2 snakes, the abdomen, the intestines, issues there. So it's also concentrating on material things like overtime, like we said, putting too great an energy on your ambition. It's the grandfather card. So it's not listening to spirit. And that's what you need to do. It did talk about needing to go on a pilgrimage. That's what that is. Going within. You have to do a deep dive and see what really matters to you. Yeah. You have to jump off that cliff and make your wings on the way down. Don't fear the unknown. Don't fear the future. Richard, the new journey, the new cycle. So after the new moon last night, we're starting a new energy. Number 22. Beginning again. And yet, it seems that we're repeating the cycle of being Cinderella, not going to the ball because of all the time we are feeling trapped as possibly the ignored child. I'm sure my other granddaughter will feel ignored and slighted today because it's not her birthday. It's putting so much effort into something that you don't even want to do. Why would you waste your energy? Yeah, there is an end here to security, to financial gain, a heavy loss financially, maybe. It could be a holiday that costs a lot of money that you haven't really got. But surprises are in store in the next 8 days, something out of the blue to astonish you in a positive way. And it's not, we've had it all the other way just lately, haven't we? You've made the right choice. Children, siblings, partnerships. It is a choice there. It's your choice whether you want to be happy or not. Gemini energy, 6 or 24. So it's all about this new moon energy, I think. 6 of the 624 yesterday. Made the right choice. Knowing that you made the right choice. Choosing to fill your own cup and love yourself first. Nurturing. The beginnings of something beautiful within a month. You fill your own cup. You don't need others to fill it for you. Your happiness depends on you. But there is still this gaping gap in the pit of your stomach. And for some, divorced or widowed, it is being so happy, but then feeling maybe guilty about it because you're no longer with the person you thought would make you happy. Staying trapped in the past. And if you do, you miss an opportunity to find a new tribe, a tribe that appreciates you. So you end up stuck, repeating cycles. This is a new cycle. Don't keep going round in circles. You cannot stay as you are and stagnate, because all that leads to is death of some kind. So we've got 3 tens, endings, but we need to think about the new beginnings, not the endings. Don't live in the past. The sun will rise again. Sowler. Yeah, there's the 14. It's about finding the balance in your life. It's about overcoming the addictions to this way of life, the old way of doing things, the outcome of a situation, and coming out stronger on the other side. It's about hips, thighs, weight gain, weight loss. Maybe you can't get your jeans on. But accepting it and realising that there's nothing wrong with it. There's a narcissist energy here, a cancer child, maybe, like I said, my younger granddaughter. Somebody searching for love in the wrong places there. An immature person with their emotions. They're not very in control of their emotions. And a Gemini child, which is the eldest granddaughter. In your case, it could be someone else. Somebody observing, somebody watching, somebody speaks the truth, though it may be brutal, harsh, because their words are always cutting. Love has left the building. Pisces energy is leaving us in 2026. This martyrdom, this victimhood is on its way out, which is good. The nightmare is over. The door is open. You just have to step through it. No more sleepless nights, because miracles are about to happen. The 1 or 28, the Gemini, Sun and Moon. We'll have a look in a minute to see if it still is that's the case. There is something here that's wrong within the Herman family life, the Cancer energy, the 69 and the dice. There may be repairs need doing, or maybe your house isn't looking fit for a celebration. A celebration cannot take place, possibly because of finances. It doesn't have to be a big wild party. It can be just a little tea party with sandwiches and a cake. But someone's taking action here. The Aries energy. The head and face, a new outfit, a makeover. Puts his money where his mouth is. Does what he says he's going to do. Aries is 20th of March to 21st of April. And there we have an apology. Gifts are coming, apologies, slight movement forward in finances. Things are improving. Slow and steady wins the race. This is the one with the limp, the amputation, the scar on the leg, the soldier in uniform, those with a dark complexion. But most of all, it's Virgo energy. Crowds, arenas, agriculture. Slow and steady wins the race. And Solar is about the summer to come. Let's have a look, see what the astrology says for today. 7th. The moon in Cancer, there we go. So that's why the Cancer energy is there. Solar then. Children, holidays, sunshine. The letter S. Brightness, fertility, good fortune associated with the heavenly orb. There's the heavenly orb, but we are rejecting this, whatever it is. That doorway. We're staying stuck. It's the urge to grow. The soaring eagle, which is Aries and Scorpio, and the venerable oak, which is Taurus. The juniper and the bay tree, so a bit of gin maybe. The mistletoe, which we know was lethal. The 12th rune of Jera, so the 12 is the hanged man, being the victim or the martyr, hanging himself out to dry for other people. The shape of the rune suggests a flash of lightning descending to the earth. We had that yesterday, didn't we? Fire and flood. It's also the mighty god of Thor. Thursday. The sun is considered to be female, personified as a giantess named Sol or Suna. Two of the Asgardian deities are also associated with this rune. The first is Baldur, the beautiful, the beloved, yet tragic god who was slain by a mistletoe dart thrown by his blind brother, so a brother that did not see. So brothers fighting, siblings fighting. This myth expresses the cycle of the year and the duality of light and dark. The thunder god Thor must have a place in the symbolism of the rune because it looks so much like a lightning flash. Thor, the guardian of justice, seventh house, and order, was also known for the swift retribution that he dealt to wrongdoers. So wrongdoers will find a swift retribution. It's law and justified revenge. In the harsh northern world, the sun was beloved of all. Saurlur is this primarily the rune of love. Its appearance in a reading casts a warm glow over all the other cards. So our warm glow is making the right choices, and then miracles are manifested. Your thoughts and words are spells. Sagittarius and Gemini. Stronger on the other side. It's also the rune of hope, promising that the sun will rise again, even when one is in the darkest of night. It is a particularly good rune to draw when one is in trouble, because it will ensure a happy outcome. It expresses the idea of poetic justice, because it indicates that wrongdoers will gain nothing but the apt punishment for their offences. If you have a major decision to make, a choice, there's the choice. The appearance of Saurlur reveals the truth. It cuts through the fog like she does with a sword. And it will make your choice so much easier. There's a spiritual dimension to this rune too. And when it is drawn, contact with your inner self will guide you. What they say, you have to go within. In affairs of the heart, this rune is a good omen. Thor, one of the patron deities of Saurlur, was invoked at weddings, which may not take place because somebody's rejected a proposal. And the bride wore red, the colour of Thor, and held the god symbol, the hammer, as the vows were exchanged. So this looks like an unhappy situation. Saurlur signals a time when happiness and harmony will reign and justice will prevail. So if you've been in a bad relationship or you've lost someone, then there will be happiness eventually. It's hinting at an enjoyable holiday and a good sign of victory in athletics or sports. There is no negative meaning. So it takes away some of the harsh realities of this and makes it much easier to bear. There's some time of healing that's taking place, and afterwards there will be a stronger you and a happier you on the other side. So don't think of the future as a negative, it is a positive. Begin that new cycle and think positive so that you manifest a positive outcome, especially in the home and family life. Fourth house. No, sorry, no, it's the 10th house. It's about ambition, isn't it? So it's about deciding whether you put material things before any other things in your life. This is about the knees, the bones, the workplace, the home, the government buildings and law courts. The colour red and white. So again, we've got red. We have got a team in where I come from that are red and white. So maybe it means that they will be victorious in some way. Outer environment, your public life, your social status, your ambitions, your parents, career, trade and profession, recognition and authority figures. But we cannot ignore the fact that red is for blood. So there may be some bloodshed. A brother especially so someone suffering medical issues, but it will turn out for the best. So Pluto, the unknown, in Capricorn, and I think it actually has a place in Capricorn. It doesn't have a place in all of the signs. Yes, it does. So the opportunity to transform society will open up. Are you ready to go through that doorway? It will highlight the conflict between conservatism and new political and economic policies that could bring the developing world into the modern world as equals. Well, there's never been a more appropriate time for that, is there? July is when it will take place. Where I come from, anyway. So Libra, 7th house, what did I say? The number 19 and 11. Justice is about to be served in a massive way. The scales are tipping. Balance is returning. The sun will come out. So we've got to stay positive. And we've got to make the right choice for us. We don't listen to what other people say. We don't listen to what they want or tactics or anything like that. We go with our heart, our gut instinct. And at the minute we're not. Some of us are thinking tactically. That's how they want you to think. What you need to do is trust yourself and make the right decision for you. So don't play into the hands of your enemy by voting tactically, if that's what that is, or don't play into the hands of your enemy by not listening to yourself and making decisions that's best for everyone else, including kids, family, work, whatever it is. You have to do what's right for you, and then karma will sort the rest. I'm at that bloody banging again. So 19, which in the tarot is the sun, but in this deck it is the Two of Pentacles. There it is, refusing to ask for help, trying to do everything alone. All my life, my heart has yearned for something I cannot name. So some people will never be happy because they won't choose what makes them smile. They go for what thinks will make them happy instead of just following their gut. You can't do this on your own, but there will be others to stand with you. There may be some harsh words, like I said, sarcasm. John Lennon and Oscar Wilde are mentioned, so the name of John and Oscar could be important. And somebody being devil's advocate, sticking up for those in the wrong. It's about partners, it's about marriages, it's a sign of codependency in some cases. So something that's not good for you, but you're stuck there anyway. In work or relationships. Libra is the sign of the lovers, which we've got there. And romance. Libra men understand women better than any other. You have been riding the fence about something. And you need to make a decision soon. And if you don't make that decision, it will be made for you. And the potential for you not liking the ending is high if you don't act and decide soon. So, as in the case of voting, you can't go blaming people when things go wrong, like getting the wrong mayor, if you refuse to vote. This is a favourable card for romance and relationships, and it indicates a time where relationships are turning happier and more content. So, now is the right time for you to think clearly, listen to your instincts, listen to your gut, and decide. Do you want this marriage, or are you going to reject it? Do you want this new job, or are you going to reject it? Do you want this new home, or are you going to reject it? It's your choice. Right now, everything must be fair and balanced. It's important not to sacrifice your own feelings, which is what you're doing, or desires simply because you hope to avoid a conflict. Courtrooms, law and fairness could play into this matter, so legal counsel. It is a good indicator that issues will work out justly and fairly, but wrongdoers will be prosecuted. The enforcement of rules may apply. Legal documents will not only figure in, but they will bring benefits, especially benefits shared between you and a partner. This card represents an impending marriage or engagement. So that's 3 times we've got it mentioned, but this one's called off or delayed. Maybe it was because of lockdown, because that was our lockdown card. So celebration delayed, delays in travel. Relationships are about to move up a level, and those that aren't working will end. Happiness is only achieved when you pool your resources with someone who is your equal. Sincere partnerships will prove to be successful in the utmost, so you can't sit on the fence. There may be a merging of 2 families and the kids don't get along. It's about mutual support and coming to a decision. You have to have those conversations before you marry, not after. So, here we go. If in doubt, have it out. Now you can't make it up. 22. Don't be afraid and don't let your fears stop you from having happiness. True partnerships will get through anything. True partners can get through anything. This is a new cycle. You have to take your power back. You can transform this situation if you use your inner wisdom. So the owl, bloodwood, flower face. Bloodwood was a beautiful woman created by 2 magicians. We've only got one here. And they meant well. From the flowers of the oak. So again, Taurus. Broom and meadowsweet. However, she was created to be the wife of Lou. And we've had Lou and Lewis many times, haven't we? And she didn't love and who was unfaithful. So maybe there has been unfaithfulness. So she conspired to have him killed by her lover. Oh dear. Wrongdoers will be prosecuted. He managed to escape and was healed. What did I say about escape? There's no escape. Someone feels like there's no escape. But there is healing. So maybe it's just delayed. But for this act, she was turned into the owl by the same magicians. Celtic legends are mostly passed down through tales like these. Women were sometimes representatives of the land, and the owl normally signified transformation. So, your land, your country, your place, your dwelling may be transformed in some way. There are many messages we can take from this card. The goddess was created for something she did not want to do. So you're wasting your time on something that you really you aren't invested in. Is there something you are doing that you do not love and you feel trapped? Do you long for another job? Nightmare be coming over. Another relationship, another life. It may be time to find a way out of where you are instead of staying stuck. To find your passion and allow your true being to come forth. Only through the deep transition of death of some sort can you expect something different to what you have now. It may take a lot of courage, and that's why some people never do it. It may take help from other sources, and you don't want to ask for help. But the outcome shows you are going through a transition, and wisdom will come to you, an aha moment, an enlightenment. The owl has long been the symbol of wisdom. The owl sees through the darkness and seeks what it needs with great accuracy. It also sees the truth. Calling on the wisdom of the owl or those with the owl as a spirit animal will help you see through the masks and illusions that are laid before you. There is no hiding from the owl. It seeks out the truth and seldom misses what it goes after. You must leave behind to claim your strength. What must you leave behind to claim your strength and wisdom? In the end, only you can make that choice. And there it is, the choice. What's right for you? And then we have the owl, which is the Native American spirit animal for the 23rd of November to the 21st of December, Sagittarius, which we've got there. So, this is where we get different. There's a fox in the hen house, and the 27, and this is the problem. You have had to do things maybe you're not proud of to survive in the past. It's fight, flight, freeze mode. You don't need to use it anymore. So leave the past behind. Don't bring it into this new job, family, relationship, whatever it is. Leave it behind. Folklore of the fox speaks of cunning and cleverness, of great skills of survival. These qualities are needed on the path of Wicca as well. The fox symbolises the qualities to be self-sufficient, to move with discretion, and to act swiftly when the timing is right. And that's exactly what she does. Where is that lady with the sword? Knowing when to act, when to sever ties, when to use your sword. There are opportunities for gain, but you must not be tempted to act in an unethical or dishonest manner. You must use your intelligence to find the best way to achieve your goal, your ambition, without cheating or taking advantage of the weak. So it's about cunning, strategy, but above all, your ethics. Use your power for good. Where are your ethics in question? And spiritual ascension, you are rising to a whole new level, should you choose to do so. It's not going to be easy. It wasn't meant to be. Not everyone can attain the next level. So this is an aha moment, an enlightenment, Sawala. Spiritual ascension is about experience, not lessons. Lessons often mean that you have done something wrong and have to learn from them. Yet experiences are simply that, experience, a new experience that you are about to enjoy, or you should, given the opportunity. Experiences provide a pathway to get to know yourself better and understand the bigger picture, which doesn't always focus on us as individuals. There is no magic formula for finding the path that best suits your spiritual growth. For each of us, it is an individual journey. Are you listening, country? That becomes our story. You never stop learning. We create our own dreaming by walking our own tracks and learning from our own experiences. And sometimes we walk together with others down the exact same track and experience the exact same thing. However, what we learn from that journey can be entirely different and unique for each of us. Whilst you may be having the same experiences, we're all going through the same rubbish as others at the moment, don't worry that you are seeing things differently to them. Your evaluation of the situation is correct for you, based on your understanding and your experiences in your life's journey. The differences don't make you right and them wrong, or vice versa. You need to create the environment to help others understand that there is no definitive answer to this situation, and that you can all support each other and respect everyone's unique point of view. But even that, some people won't agree with. And those are the people that, even if they were shown, they will never see. The issue is not a big deal anyway. What did I say at the beginning? It's just a storm in a teacup. And everyone is caught up thinking that their opinion is right. When everyone agrees to disagree, the situation will resolve itself and everyone will wonder what the fuss was about in the first place. So, making mountains out of molehills. Everybody is. Just do what's right for you, that makes you happy. Don't sacrifice your happiness for the kids, your parents, your partner, your job, whatever it is. Do what's right for you. And then you can't blame anyone else if it goes tits up. It's just a lesson, a learning lesson, a learning curve. And from that, you will become a better person. But staying around, accepting something you don't want to be in, sacrificing yourself, only breeds contempt and ends in unhappiness anyway. The very thing that you didn't want to happen. So, thanks for listening. I hope that made sense. Speak soon. Bye.